Hey everybody, it's Mark Ruggiero here, Clark Commando 1983, and I'm pleased to continue with, we're going to actually get a turn or two in, we'll see here, with the tractor works as I continue my ode to this old classic squad leader. If you enjoy the video, please like and subscribe to my channel. I have a lot more coming, and I plan to do more, but man, I slept a lot today. Cancer, well, whatever. Anyways, oh, God. Anyways, let's see how far we can get. So last video, just a quick recap for the tractor works. We just kind of went over some of the new rules that are going to be introduced here in the programmed instruction. And we did roll to see who gets to go first. So appropriately, it's the Russians. So I do not promise good tactics or anything. I just promise a rollicking good time, hopefully. And hopefully some of my joy comes across. I'm going to try to be a little more, I don't know about methodical, but, you know, and I've already forgotten what's underneath the concealment markers. Oh, Lord. So that being said, keep in mind I'm playing with kind of the on-demand defensive fire. We're not using the tracking markers and stuff. And we are only using the rules up through, we are now up through rule 26.2 for scenario 2. We're doing the programmed instructions. That being said, so the rally phase, really nothing to do here. There's no broken units and whatnot. So we're going to go right to prep fire for the Russians. And we'll start with the relief force here. I think in the tractor works, I will look, but I don't think we want to lose our concealment. We want to leave that on the German attacker. So we'll start right down here. Now remember, concealment markers, you're halved. So this, if I do these three squads, would be a 6 plus 3. This will make it a 12 plus 3. So we're going to go ahead and try to play it a little bit safe. Try to see if we can do something. We're going to shoot both of these as a fire group. So total is going to be 24 halved to 12 because of the area of fire, and plus 3 because of the stone building. And here we go. And I don't know if you'll be able to see the die rolls or not, but I'll call them out. So roll a 6, plus 3 is a 9, and we look at the 12, and that is a morale check. So the Germans lose the concealment because they got an effect. And we're going to roll the morale check for the leader, and we get a 6. He passes. And the squad needs a 9 or less to pass. And we get a 6. So they're good to go. All right. Well, at least we got some Germans revealed. Prep fire these guys here. We got 6, 10, 14. Oh boy, that's not very good math, is it, Mark? But hey, we're going to split hairs. So 6 plus 3. Let's hope we get a nice low roll. 6 plus 3. And we get a 10. That's going to be nothing. And then we're going to prep fire these guys. 6, 10, another 14. And we'll shoot here. So that'll be another 6 plus 3, right? That's a stone building. And 6 plus 3, here we go. A 5, an 8. Oh, just missed a morale check. Nope, no luck there. All right, then we're gonna, let's try to do this stack here. We got 6, 10, 14, 18, 22, 26. So that'd be a 12 with both of those stacks. We're going to shoot at this big looking stack here. 12 plus 3. All right. 12 plus 3. 11. That's not going to do any good. All right. Well, that's all the prep fire. Now, what we could do, I just want to point out, in squad leader, if I do defensive fire, which this will be interesting, because if I move one squad at a time, right, I want to move into here. Basically, if I'm reading the rules correctly, and somebody can correct me if I'm wrong, I am using the on demand, but the whatever I defensive fired into this hex, even if I do one squad at a time, basically you would resolve an attack against each unit. So I guess, what that does is, what's the word I'm looking for? I guess you could do multiple die rolls, or you can move them all at once. So I'm rushing. I'm going to go for it. Probably not the best way to do it. And if somebody wants to comment that I got that rule wrong, please do, and I'll correct it in the next video. So, that being said, instead of wanting to go through 3 die rolls, let's go through 1. And we'll move into there as 2. I don't think I want, let's see what I got here. So, yeah, I don't want to do that. What I do want to do is, man, you know what? I don't think I have a shot there from here to there, so I'm going to wait. You could declare the shot, check the line of sight, but I actually don't think I have a shot there. So, anyways, got that. Do you want to do any other movement at this point? I don't think so. I don't want to give him the -2 for moving in the open. I'm going to wait till the advanced phase. So defensive fire. I'm going to go ahead and defensive fire this stack. And I think I'll take a shot right across the street here. So that would be 2 hexes. And we got a medium machine gun and a squad. So that's 8 with a -2 plus 3. So 8 with a +1. And we get an 8, a 9, and that's a miss by 1. Darn it. Okay. Now we'll use the defensive fire phase to shoot some of these guys. So, 2, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, plus 2 at this hex here. We're going to, right, so 12 plus 2, it's actually a 6 because it's halved. Plus 2, ooh, I get a 3. So that's a +1 morale check. Nice job. So let's see what we actually got in this hex. So the concealment comes off. It looks like we got a squad. So 7 morale. Fanaticism, so 8 morale. And I rolled a 3 plus 2 and the 6, so plus 1. And I get an 8, a 9. So he just fails. Okay. Well, there we go. Broken Russian squad. That is not good for the Ruskies. Not a good start. But hey, is what it is, right? All right. And we got here 6. So we'll shoot at him. 6, same guy. 6 plus 3. And that's going to be a 6 plus 3 is a 9 is nothing. Then we're going to shoot this stack at these guys. We're not going to shoot the flamethrower, but we are going to shoot the engineer. 8, 16, 24. So 12 with a minus 3. So it's going to be a 12 straight up. And ooh, and I got a 3. And that is a KIA. Wow, the Germans are really tearing it up here right now. So KIA, that means the Russian squad is dead. And they lose. Drop the machine gun. All right. This is kind of, I'm having a lot of fun doing this. I really hope you guys are enjoying watching me do this. So I got this big old stack here. We're going to hit this guy here. Maybe I should have put my leader there, but I didn't. So, but I didn't know who was going to go first, right? So we got 8. See if it's worth firing the light machine gun. 9, 10, 11, 12, 20. Not shooting the flamethrower. 28. And half of 28 is 14, so I'll be on the 12 table plus 3. All right. I'll slide that back in there. So 12 plus 3. And this time I get a 10 plus 3, so that's nothing. And then we can shoot this guy down this hex spine at this guy. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That's going to be 4 hexes. So the heavy machine gun is 6. It's a regular squad, 10, 14, and 18. And that's going to be halved right here. So that's 9 or 8 plus 1. Minus 2 for the leader, plus 3 for the building. And we get a 5 plus 3 is an 8. On the 8 is a morale check. So they lose the concealment markers. And oh, look at that. It was a fake stack. But, hey, it did what it did, right? Okay. All right. Now, if I can fix this without messing it up. All right. So that is all the defensive fire. Now we do advancing fire. Now, for the advancing fire, for squad leader, I'm going to confirm this here. Let me see. Advancing fire. Attacking player may now move. No, that's the advanced phase. Attacking player may now fire any of his units which move during the movement phase at half firepower. May also fire at their full firepower those units which neither prep fire or moved. Units which prep fire may not fire. Okay. So, these guys did move. And they don't really have, at 2 factors. If I rolled a 2 with a plus 3, so we'll take a shot here because it's actually even worse than that. Can't have any impact at all on that hex. So I'm going to take this guy and I'm going to shoot here. 1, 2, 3. I didn't move him. I thought about it, but I didn't. I didn't want to move into the street. So we're going to have twice here. 6, 10, 14. So 7. Oh boy, 3. A whole 3. Oh, it's not halved. That's right, because he didn't move. I just read that. So that's going to be a 6 because of the concealment marker plus 3 on this stack here. And I got a 4. That's a 7. That's a morale check. All right. Hey, better lucky than good, right? All right. So that loses their concealment. And the German 8 morale, and he gets an 8. He passes. Awesome. And so now I have a squad that needs an 8 or less because of the -1 for the leader. 8 or less. And I get a 5, so they pass. All right. So that's it for advancing fire. Route phase. Now, here's the question. Where did I put my leader? I think I put him way back here. Nope. Oh, I put him there. Is that the only leader I have in that building? It is. The question is, I gotta look under the concealment rules, because if I route that unit into there, does that mean they lose the concealment? Only time placed other than is when a scenario 25.3 can be placed on the top of any squad or leader, even if broken, at the end of that unit in which it has neither moved, fired. Okay, so that. Concealed counters do not affect attacks against unconcealed units. Should one or more, even while others. Okay. It looks like, reading through the concealment rules, that I can actually route. This guy drops the light machine gun, route to here without revealing them. So if I don't have that correct, please let me know, okay? But I read through the rule kind of quickly, but I think that's correct. Because I want to try to rally that guy, and he'll be desperation morale. Okay, so advance phase. All right, so we can remove the prep fire markers. We'll do that. And we're gonna no guts, no glory, right? We're gonna be good Russians. Watch this. You're gonna love it. I'm not saying it's the best tactics, because it's really gonna expose me to a bunch of prep fire for Germany. But no guts, no glory. So we're going to advance phase. We'll leave the 8-0 leader behind in the building, because there's no real benefit to having him. There's definitely a detriment. So we'll go here, and here, and here, and we'll go here. Now the question is, I want to expose my 9-1 leader. I guess I do. So go there, and then here, and then the same thing here. We're going to leave the leader behind. So that's the advance phase. Look at that. Massive Russians coming at you, buddy. No idea if that's good. Remember, part of this, I'm pretending I'm 12 years old, right? Yeah, don't you just love it? Oh my goodness, I did just buy another copy of that, didn't I? Looking over at my stack, I'm like, damn it. I mean, I'm selling a bunch, but. All right. Okay. There's no close combat. So we go to the rally phase. And it's the German turn. All right. So the only broken unit is this Russian guy here. He has a morale of 7. But desperation morale means a 3 or less. Now he has fanaticism, so that's 4. And I have a -2 leader. Now rallying a guy, I don't think they lose concealment. So that's a 7 down to a 3 because of desperation morale. Already just broke. +1 for fanaticism's a 4. And then I get -2 for the leader. And I roll a 6. That is exactly what I need to rally this Russian squad. So now he rallies. All right. Now, I don't think, when can you gain concealment? Underneath, cannot blah, 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 can be placed on any water, even if broken, at the end of the unit's complete player turn, which is neither moved, fired, may smoke, been fired upon, resulting in a morale check, or have been adjacent to an enemy unit. Okay. So, assuming that guy doesn't do anything or get a morale check against him, he'll be able to gain concealment. All right. That's the rally phase. So, prep fire. Now, this is where my engineers can do some smoke, and I think I want to do that. Because since this was a fake stack, right? Oh, shoot, I did forget. You know what? Let me back up just a second. This is where I may want to advance phase. Now, do I lose concealment? Maybe it's not. I just don't know. Ugh. Let me see. Do I lose concealment if I move in the advance phase? Let's see. Concealment counters must, when any unit beneath the concealment fire moves, makes a smoke, is fired upon. Following the conclusion or advance phase. So the question is advance phase considered movement? That's a good question. I would prefer to play it like, nope, I don't think it is. I really don't. Movement. During the movement phase, let's see if it addresses it. Advance phase. The attacking player may now move any or all of his non-broken 1 hex. Hmm. 27, 5, 3, 4. Don't know. You know, I'm going to play it that you maintain your concealment if you advance phase. And boy, it's a tough decision because I don't like the idea of exposing, and I can't pick up the light machine gun them to the fire, but I just, oh gosh, I don't know if that's the right move or not. And that, by the way, moved back to the advanced phase, and I think I want to advance phase this guy to the middle here, I think. There. All right, sorry. Okay, so where were we? German prep fire. All right. I don't really want to expose my concealed guys, but this is a lot. So we're going to, let's see. I guess I better open up on these Russians, huh? All right, what the hey? So we're gonna, this stack here is gonna fire at this hex with 12. And he's in the open, so no modifiers. And we get a 7. Plus 1 morale check. Whoops. Whoops, whoops, whoops. Damn cancer fingers. Alright, so we got 3 squads in there. Let's roll for all 3. So I got a 7 with 12 plus 1 morale check. So the top guy breaks with a 7 plus 1's 8. Breaks. And breaks. Alright, well, so much for that. And they broke, so that means they're going to drop their light machine gun. Well, we shall see what happens if this was a bad idea, huh? Alright, and then we're going to do this guy. Oh, prep fire. Let me mark these guys. I'm going to fire at this guy. It's going to be a big attack, which I knew this going in. So 8, doubled for point blank fire. To 16. Okay, like I said, I'm not doing the best tactics here, so 16 minus 1. And I rolled a 9. So that's an 8. That's a plus 1 morale check. And there's 3 squads. Uh-oh. I rolled a 12. I'm going to look. I think, I know when you roll a 12, you can die if you're already broken. But what if you initial morale check here? Let's see. Morale. All squad leaders, blah, blah, blah. I think if you're already broken, and you roll a 12, you're eliminated. Let's see. It's under fate. Fate. Rule 18, fate. Any infantry unit attempting to rally which rolls a 12 takes an additional casualty and is eliminated. Okay. We're not eliminated. The top squad broke. 5, so he's good. The second squad, ooh, and a 3. So 2 squads here survive. Nice, I like that. Okay. Alright, no, that's good. 2 squads survived. Alright. Boy. No, we're going to shoot. I didn't say I was a smart player. So we're going to go 6. We'll do 12 into this hex straight up. And that's a 9. That's a morale check. So there's 3 squads. So breaks with an 8. Passes with a 4. And breaks with an 8. All right. Well, that's 2 squads in this stack broke. Let's fix this. Gotta be careful. My freaking cancer numb fingers are really difficult. So 2 squads broke, right? Yeah. And this guy drops the light machine gun. Yay. But at least 1 squad did survive, right? All right. That's that guy prep fired. I'm going to leave that there. In the route phase, those two guys are going to route away. And then we get this bad boy. Now, the question is, oh boy, you know what? We're in the stone building, and we're going to hold our ground there. So we're going to shoot this. Well, we get -2. This is where machine gun penetration might come in, huh? You know what? Let's read up on that. That's a rule that I'm not super familiar with. So machine guns. Have a penetration factor which enables them to fire on that many target hexes with the same die roll and firepower. It must be along the same line of sight. If at least one firepower, no, you trace a line of sight. You separate. Let's see here. Machine guns like normal. So note that we have red trim, which enables them to fire on that many target hexes with the same die roll and firepower for a single fire combat resolution. Each target hex must be along the same line of sight. Okay. So what is their penetration equal to? I think it's their firepower. I believe, let's see, the German is firing at this unit in target hex X4. Would enable it to attack hex I5, H4, and E4. Okay, yeah, and it's got a medium 1, 2, 4 hexes. I'm going to assume it's 4 hexes. So this will be interesting. Now we're going to shoot this way. It totally makes sense. It'll be the same fire. Now this is interesting. So I'm going to assume, because I'm a J, the machine gun has the penetration. No. Enables them to fire on that many targets with the same die roll and firepower. Okay, well, I want to shoot. Now, what if I shoot as a fire group at the adjacent hex? That's interesting. Do you forfeit? I wonder if you fire as a fire group, you lose the penetration. And maybe somebody can comment on that. Well, oh, here we go. Let's see. Units may combine their firepower to form fire groups. Wow. Well, let's see how I'm going to play this. And if you're watching, we're 34 minutes in. So if you know, am I breaking the rules here? I don't know. What I'm going to do is I want to fire this guy here. So there's a medium machine gun and a squad. And we're going to, of course, prep fire them as a fire group. Now, how I want to play this is That'll be 8 doubled to 16 with a -2 to the die roll on this hex. And then the medium machine gun, it will be a 4 firepower here, here, and then here with a -2. So let's see what I get for a die roll. It says use the same die roll. Now, I don't know if I actually need to fire the machine gun separate or not, but I roll a 7. This could be really devastating. I never really realized this. Assuming I'm playing it right. I hope somebody comments and lets me know. So a 7 -2 is a 5. Okay. And like I said, this is a 16 here. So a 5 is a +3 morale check. All right, so we're going to roll. There's 3 squads here. 1 breaks, breaks, and breaks. Not unexpected. Okay? Still in quite a bit of trouble because of these 2 stacks, but all right. It drops the light machine gun, and all 3 of these squads break. And then, so it'll be a result of 5 against this hex with 4 factors. That's a +1 morale check. This is from the medium machine gun. Break, break. I'm rolling 8s and a 4. So 1 guy passes. Okay. Yikes, huh? All right. No, these 2 guys are broken. Yeah, and then we got this hex. All right, here we go. It's a +1 morale check. So the squad dies because it's broken and broke again. Passes and passes. All right. No, oh wait, actually I rolled a 7, so a +1, so that's going to actually break that last guy. My bad. But this guy did not break again, so he's good. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, remember we're using the same die roll. So 4 with a 5, so a +1 morale check there on the stack with the leader. We get a 7, so he passes. So now it's a straight up morale check. Pass, pass, and pass. All right. Okay. Could have been a lot worse. All right. Well, that's all the prep fire for the... Oh, wait. No. You know what? Oh, boy. It's... Oh, prep fire. I want to delay smoke, don't I? I want to go... Let's see. I got 6 smoke markers. So you do... A squad could do here. Here. These are engineer squads. That's why they're getting away smoke. And we're going to use up the other one to go here. Okay. And they're not marked with a prep fire, and they'll be able to move and all that good stuff. So we'll see what happens. I'm going to prep fire this stack to here. So that's 6, and 6 is 12. So 6 + 3 - 1. So that's going to be a 6 + 2 attack. Now do I do a 6 + 2 or an 8 + 3? We're going to do the 6 + 2. I could have added this guy in, but I'm not going to. Maybe I should have. I don't know. A 10. That's not going to do anything. So I'm So, oh boy, we're 40 minutes in, huh? All right. So no idea if anybody's still watching, but we'll see. I'm going to go ahead and call that the end of the prep fire phase. So now we're going to do movement. Now there again, may not be the best way to do it, but I believe the smoke eliminates the movement in the open modifier. I hope I'm right on that. We're gonna go, whoops. We're gonna go march right into the street on this bad boy. We're suicidal. Oops. Okay. Right there. Now, do we want a defensive fire? I think we do. And then this guy, we don't know what we got here, but I want to... Oh, and I could place the demolition charge too, if I have some. I got a flamethrower, so we'll try to place the demolition charge. This guy will advance into the street and try to place the demolition charge there. So let's see if we survive. Maybe I should put all the demolition charges, but we'll see. And then this guy, we'll go 2. And we're going to just go all in on this. 2. 3. 4. It's an extra movement point for the smoke. And you know what? In case they break, when do they explode demolition charges? In the advancing fire phase, right? I went over that, didn't I? Advancing fire phase. Okay. So, I'm going to try to save a couple of my demolition charges. May not be smart, but that's what I'm going to do. And then, because we want to create a target-rich environment for the Russians, we're going to do that. All right. So now we go to defensive fire. Oh. All right, well, this is going to be pretty devastating here. We got 8, 12, so 12, 12, 24. So I could do 224 plus 3. So let's do that. I think, yeah, I'm going to do that. So 12 doubled. So 24 plus 3. A 5 plus 3 is an 8. That's a plus 2 morale check. And I roll a 5 for the leader, so he's good. That means this other guy will be straight up morale check. And I got a 2. Now it's a German, so they don't go berserk or anything. All right, well, they survived that. Let's see if they survive this next one. So 24 plus 3. And I got a 7, so that's a 10. That's a plus 1 morale check. The leader survives, and the squad now needs an 8 or less. And I got a 7, so they survived that. Oops. These guys are all broken. Okay. And we got 8, plus 3. Yeah, 8 plus 3. And an 8, so that's 11. That's nothing. This stack, we'll shoot here. 6, 10, so 12. 4. Could shoot here. Oh, I could have did that, huh? What does this guy have in here? It'll stay concealed for now. And 1, 2, so 12 plus 2 is plus 3, and then minus 1. So that's a 5. So a 7 at 12 is a plus 1 morale check. And, oh, snake eyes. Good thing the Germans don't go. All right, so I need with a plus 1, so I need a 7 for the squad to survive. And they survive. No, they didn't. I just rolled, actually, I rolled this 8. So, no, but they don't have the minus, yeah, because it's a plus 1. So they broke. We'll do that. They're going to drop the medium machine gun, which sucks. And we break. Now, we'll shoot. Let's see, did anybody survive here? No. So we'll shoot here. So 16 plus 3. And I rolled a 12. Good thing they don't have any machine guns there, huh? So 15, that's going to be nothing. Okay. Now here, what do I got here? I guess we might as well open up. Do you want to? Yeah, I'm going to open up here. So I got 8. So we'll do 16 there. And that's a minus 2 actually, because I moved and it's in the open. And I got an 11. So what did I say? How many factors? 8. So 16 and 11 and 8 is a plus 1 morale check. And I just failed. Just barely. I rolled a 7 with a plus 1. So they drop the light machine gun. And this guy breaks. Okay. Now, we're going to open up here into this hex. All right, this is going to be a big attack. A medium machine gun. So 24. And it's not movement in the open because of the smoke. All right, so first thing that happens, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to roll 2 dice, and then I'm going to roll this tiny, tiny little dice. Where is it? That'll be the smoke modifier. For whatever reason, you roll, get the result, and then you're supposed to roll a die to see how many, what the DRM is. So this guy placed that, so that's where we're shooting here. And there's a flamethrower, so that'll be a minus 1. But let's see what we get here. Ooh, devastating. So we rolled a 4. And the smoke only gave us a plus 1. Can you believe that? All right, well, that's going to hurt a lot. All right, let's see what we got here. What's going on? Yeah. All right. All right. Well, it is what it is, right? Okay. So, what did I say? 4, 8. 8, 12, 24. Ouch. And I rolled a 4, becomes a 5, but there's a -1 in the hex. Now let's see, does a flamethrower -1 apply to the hex or just the unit? It's going to be ugly. Ugh. Yep, -1 applies to the hex. So that's going to be 24 at 4. And wow. KIA. That was really bad. I guess I didn't do a very good job there, did I? That was really bad. So they drop all these support weapons. And these 3 engineers all die in the streets of Stalingrad. All right. Well, oh, and then this stays in the target hex. And it doesn't explode. Now let's see what happens here. So we got 4. Okay, why? Oh, that's right, that was dropped earlier. So this is only going to be 8. And, okay, shot there. So 8. And no modifiers. Oh, wait, -1 because of the... Okay, this is a little better. I rolled an 8, real better for the Germans. I rolled an 8 with a +4. So it's going to be a 12. -1 is an 11. And that's going to be no effect on those guys. And I defensive fired there. And I did all that over there already. All right, so now advancing fire. Let's see, prep fired. What did I do here? Oh, shit. I don't remember now. That's what happens when you have cancer brain. All right, well, I did advance this, or move this guy into here. So let's see, we're going to shoot at this hex. So can't do the heavy machine gun. So we're halved and then doubled. So this will be 12 with the leader. And I'm shooting out of the smoke, so I do have to do a die roll modifier. So 12 +1 for the terrain, because it's +3 and then -1, so +1. And I got a 10 with a +5 because of the smoke. So that's going to be no effect. And then here, we'll explode this, so 30. So that explodes at any time during the advancing fire phase. So let's go ahead and shoot here. Halved then doubled. So 8, that's 24. It's going to be 24. Straight up. I'm going to do that first. 24 straight up with the smoke modifier. And I got a 10 with a +1 for the smoke. So 24, that's an 11. That's still a +1 morale check. So the Russian squad with a +1. And they're going to be good because I rolled a 6. Becomes a 7, but their morale is 8 because of the fanaticism. And then we're going to explode the demolition charge. You like that? Sound effects. And there's no smoke. I do believe you apply the terrain, and I rolled a 5. So that's either going to be a KIA or a +4 morale check. I just can't remember if you apply the terrain or not. I think you do. Okay, yeah, you do utilize it. All right, so it's a +4 morale check. And I rolled a 6. It's going to be a 10. And that's going to be just a little too much, but just enough to break these guys. All right. Okay. So advancing fire, I think that's all I want to do. Now we're going to go to the route phase. Now this guy, let me see if we could choose to, no, we're adjacent. Oh, he didn't break, did he? He did not. He survived. It was this guy up here that broke. Okay. Let's take these off. I'm going to do the route phase first. Let's see. I hope I did my defensive fire here. Did I? I don't remember. Shit. Yeah, I did. I remember rolling. Yeah. Okay. This guy, the leader, is going to route with him. And we'll go to here because I want to try to rally him. And this will come off. Okay. And then this guy will route 2, 3. Put him right like that. And this guy's going to route. Can't go towards a known enemy in it. So 2. We don't know. We're trying to get to the leader. Up 4. Uh-oh. There's guys over there, so they got to stop. Actually, they got to stop, I think, the first hex, right? So we'll go there. And that's it. Okay. Oh, wait, that's not it. What am I saying? I got all kinds of broken guys here. Okay, so I'm going to go 2, 4. I think I can do that. Let me go look how the route rules are written for squad leader here. Do they have to immediately stop, or can they keep going until they get to the leader? Let's see here. Route phase. Broken units have the same blah, blah, blah. Must immediately move, route. Upon reaching a wood or building hex, it must stop and make no further movement. Upon reaching a wood or building, it must stop and make no further movement until rallied. Okay, well, unfortunately, I think that means these guys have to stop here because that's the first hex they reach. Now this guy can go here. Okay. Don't want to overstack. Got any broken guys in here? Let's see. Can't remember. No. And then this guy's. I don't think you can overstack, so they're going to route to here. And this guy will route to here. This guy will route to there. He's there, he's safe. 1, 2. I think the guy that was already here could route to here because he just broke. Go there. These guys are all good. Okay. All right. That's the route phase. Now advance phase for the Germans. Okay. Well, we don't want to give up this medium machine gun. And there again, playing my rule. Advance this guy here. I think, yeah, what the hell, huh? Well, damn it, how about here, this guy? I don't want to let him get cut off. We're going to advance to here. And that stack. And there again, let's keep in mind I'm playing that advance phase is not movement. So that guy to there. Advance phase that guy to there. Advance phase this stack. Oops. So we're going to have some close combat. Go to here. And this big old stack. Yeah. Advance this guy to there. Did he have? He has a demolition charge. This guy and the guy with the flamethrower and the leader. Advance to there. And this guy we're going to advance to here because in the next movement phase I want to pick up a couple of those support weapons. And just to, I better wait till I can leave some smoke. I don't want to risk this guy just yet. Alright, now the smoke stays, I think, until the beginning of the next prep fire phase, or the player laid it, which comentary moved. Okay, so now we have some close combat in this hex. So, pretty risky, but hey, no guts, no glory, right? Alright, so we can't use the heavy machine gun, and it looks like, so the Russians have 2 squads at 8, and I have 12 with a -2 leader, so I could do a 3-2. The Germans are going to attack both 12 to 8, so it's 3-2. So they need a 6, but they get a -2 for the leader. So 8 or less. And then the Russians, I like to gamble, but you know what? We're going to just go against the whole damn stack, I think. No, 8. Yeah, 1-2. What the hell? All right, here goes the German roll. So I need an 8 or less. Oh my God, I rolled a 10. So that's nothing. And then the Russians need a 4 or less. And they roll an 8. So nothing. So this hex is going to stay locked in melee. Alright, well, let's put the, we're going to put the, whoops. We're going to put the, I guess that's why you roll the dice, right? All right, let's get this out of the way for now. And we're going to put the Russians on top, because they'll probably reinforce. They got the Germans locked in melee there, huh? I did that, didn't I? How about this guy? Oh, we left him there. Okay, so that's it. That's close combat. So I'm going to make a note. Next video. And we're over an hour into this one. Wow, I hope you enjoyed it. If you stuck with me this long, thank you. We're going to start turn 2 next video. I'll at least play that out. And the Russians will be first. So there we go. Hey, thanks for joining me. And I know it took an hour. Hopefully this was enjoyable. Hopefully you got something out of this. It's exciting, having a good time. Thanks. Bye.